then was kind of like divvying up the roles. I
Right.
have no experience ever writing one of those the school-wide positive behavioral support things. Have you guys?
I haven't. I work in the schools, but I mean, I would be willing to try and do it, and then I could also
Okay.
get some feedback from some of my colleagues. So, if
Okay,
need
that would
be.
be great.
Yeah.
Are you comfortable with that, Melissa?
Yeah, that would be perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
I would feel comfortable doing either, Melissa, doing the ABA guideline or doing the outline or the script. I feel like for whichever one of us, it might work in our schedules better since the ABA guideline would have to be done earlier, you
Okay.
know, in the timeline. So what's your thoughts on that?
I am completely open to doing either or. So I know that I'm out of town starting Thursday through Sunday.
Okay.
So if you've got time this weekend and you want to get that done, great. If not, I can do it next week.
Okay, all right, yeah, I'll definitely, I'm comfortable with that, taking, maybe we can do our top picks of the articles. I really like the ones that you found, Melissa. Those are good. Yeah, I'll get started since it is the break. I might as well take advantage of the time, so I can get started on the ABA guideline, and maybe have that done. What do we think? I mean, I guess the earlier for all of this, the better. Should I shoot for, like Sunday night, this Sunday? Or do we want to give a couple weeks so that, Jessica, you and I are kind of on the same timeline?
That would work. Yeah. Maybe a couple of
Okay.
weeks.
So a couple weeks, so maybe if we had that done by March the 15th?
Works.
And then at that point, Melissa, you'd be able to take what we did and sort of like snippet out the different things that you feel like would be important to have in the script for the actual video?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
And
So,
I could have that turned around by, I would say, no later than maybe the 22nd, sometime on the 22nd, getting that back to you guys. Would that work?
yeah.
Okay. That sounds good.
Okay, so create and I don't know that you necessarily have to do like it completely scripted, especially if you would be the one to record it. How do you feel like, like have it be exactly line by line, or do you think if you just reference what you would talk about that it might be more natural that way?
I have to agree. So I think like a good outline with like almost a PowerPoint presentation might be easier and better than scripted because that's when you mess up. So.
Right.
Okay.
So are you comfortable? I'm so bad at PowerPoint. Are you good with actually making the PowerPoint then with like sort of doing the outline in that media?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Okay, so so then Jessica and I will finish each of our parts and we'll have those, and then we can send them to, share with everyone by March 15th.
Okay.
And then should we just kind of like then in the week between the 15th and 22nd, if we have any feedback on that for each of those documents, should we just kind of send that to each other in that week?
I think that would be good because, I mean, honestly, I'm going to do it probably the 21st, 22nd is when
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So.
Okay.
Hey, actually, Suzanne, can we change it to the 16th?
Yeah.
Okay, the only reason is Sundays are so jam-packed, I feel like, because I'm such a procrastinator anyway. But that Monday is like my wrap-up day, and I don't have anything going on. And usually it's my day that, like, I take a deep breath from the weekend. So I think that it would be better if I reviewed it that night before I send it off.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. The only reason I ever pick Sunday is this class, our due dates are Sundays, and then for the other course I'm in, the due dates are Mondays.
Oh,
but for
okay.
me, I try to finish it all by Sunday anyway, so it's not a problem at all.
Right. See, and both of my classes are Sunday night at midnight. So
yeah.
Isn't it awful?
Are you guys both in 2 courses as well?
Yeah.
Man, it is so. I didn't realize how difficult it was going to be to manage like full-time work and doing 2 of these classes.
Yes. Yeah. And I feel like I wait till the end of the week, so the whole beginning I'm just trying to breathe from the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I need to work on that. That should have been my goal for my behavior contract. So.
Okay, so if we then have for the positive behavioral support and then the ABA guideline, if Jessica and I get those finished by Monday, March 16th, then between the 16th and sort of the 21st, we exchange any edits that we have for each other, all 3 of us.
Great.
Then then on the 22nd, that Sunday or even Monday, whatever works better for you, Melissa, to kind of base an outline in a PowerPoint version of what the TED Talk video will be based on what we did. Should we then take the next week to like edit that part of it and look over the PowerPoints together?
I think so. And I think, I don't know how we can do the TED Talk, but I think if we could do it like a Google Hangout, I think that would be good to have us all together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you guys okay with that?
I agree.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Yeah, I was thinking it might be hard to show all of our work in it if it was only one of us talking. Even though we know we did the background work for it, it'd be better if we're just all talking in it, I think.
That's great. And these aren't that hard to set up and record, so I think we'd be okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So then let's take from the 23rd through the 29th to actually just review the script with each other and send each other some edits on the PowerPoint. Are we good with that?
Yep.
Okay.
That week of, we can just take however long, whenever works for everyone. So review the script and the PowerPoint. And then maybe during that week, should we pick out the part that we would feel most comfortable doing in the video?
I think that would work.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, because I think it would be hard to decide ahead of time what we might be most comfortable with until we actually see it all written out. Since the work that you do, Jessica, might be easier for you to talk about, and then some of the ABA guideline stuff might be easier for me to talk about.
Right, I completely agree.
Okay. All right, so we can decide on splitting up the TED Talk. Okay. And then since I'm doing the ABA guideline, I'll also put together some example materials because I know that was kind of one part of it. It's like I need to describe them in the guideline anyway, and we use token economies at work all the time, so I can just even borrow a couple of token boards and stuff like that.
Okay.
Okay. That sounds good. Okay. Then when is that project actually due? Do you guys remember?
I'm looking at the syllabus right now.
I think it's late April.
So the group project is due Sunday at 11:59 on the week of April 26th.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So the way we've got it is by the end of March now, we can. Well, I guess we can even. Should we take a 2-week period to look at the script then? So not just the week of March 23rd through the 29th, but like the 23rd through, April 5th, just to give everybody enough time to look over it?
That's fine by me.
Yeah.
Because really after that, all there is to do then would be to record it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. No, wait a second here. So even though it says that it's due by Sunday at 11:59, we also have to give feedback on group projects submitted by other groups.
Ooh.
On April 20th through the 26th.
Oh, that doesn't make any sense. What if everybody turns theirs in, at the very last minute? How could we give feedback on that week?
Well, that's an excellent question.
Okay. Well, I was going to actually propose if it would work for you guys. I'm going to a workshop for work in Canada, and I didn't realize the dates. I'll be gone April 22nd, and I won't come back until late at night on Saturday the 25th.
Okay.
So would it be okay if we aim to actually have our TED Talk filmed like the previous weekend? So, like Friday the 17th, Saturday the 18th?
How does actually during the week work for you guys? I'm better like Monday night or Tuesday, like any of the week nights.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. What would work for? I'm flexible on any of the nights. So Jessica, would a Monday be better? Like Monday April 13th or Monday April 20th? Would that be better?
I'm good Monday through Thursday. So any night through that works for me. It's just the weekend. I told you I'm booked on the weekend. So.
Okay. So then could we aim for the Monday the 20th? Because then that would kind of give us the rest of the week if we did need to give feedback on other people's projects as they turn them in.
Hold on, let me check. When is Easter?
Easter is super early. Easter is April 5th.
Yes, it is.
Okay, good. Yep, then the 20th of April is perfect.
Okay. And then if for some reason we get it filmed on the 20th and we have some hiccups or technical difficulties, we at least have the next night. We can always redo it because I'm not leaving. I won't be gone until Wednesday night.
Okay, 7:30 on that night. Does that work for you guys, Eastern Standard Time?
Yeah?
Yes. I'm good with that.
All right. Monday, April 20th. Sounds good. Okay, and then I guess we'll just have that week. I don't know if anyone else will end up trying to aim to turn it in early, I guess, given whatever else they have on their plate, you know. Does it just look like, I guess I can open my own syllabus, does it look like the feedback we give is just via the discussion boards?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
It's the class conversations on collaboration.
Okay, all right. So we just probably watch their TED Talk video and just give a little feedback on how that all looks and everything.
Yeah, how long does this TED Talk have to be? Do we have timing?
Yeah, it says that your TED Talk, I pulled up that PowerPoint that she posted, so it should be about 6 to 10 minutes. And it looks like on that PowerPoint slide, it really looks like it's a good amount of material straight from the ABA guideline, and then an overview of what Jessica will put together for us, and then like a modeling of the strategy.
Okay.
So, I mean, it looks like it'll come straight out of sort of the work that we each did, and then plus maybe any kind of wrap-ups that you want to put in there, like some, I think, like to have some final tips, like that one article that talked about you want to make sure they're conditioned before you use them. You want to make sure that the child's cognitively ready, like stuff like that.
Okay.
So we can always have that in there too. Yeah, and then she just listed that it doesn't matter whether you do it, you know, Google Hangout or so it's called, whatever she uses to put together her videos. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to print that out.
Yeah, I really had to review because I'm like, I don't even know what this is all about. Melissa, will you be able to, like when we do the Google Hangout, then how do you pull up the PowerPoint during that time?
I think there's something like if I did it on my desktop versus my phone, I think I can do share screen, or we can go to like GoToMeetings or something like that where you can, then the PowerPoint would be there.
Okay. Oh, so like you'd see us, and then maybe like side by side you'd see the PowerPoint that you did?
Yes, I think so. I can figure that part out by April 20th.
Yeah. Okay, you got a few weeks for that.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, I guess then we have, should we just go over then what we have listed so we all have the same dates?
That works.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So by Monday, March 16th, so really 2 weeks from now, I'll take care of the ABA guideline, and then Jessica will have a draft of the school-wide positive behavioral support.
Great.
Then we will email those and share.
Okay.
And of that week, March 15th through the 22nd, we can look at what we've done and have any edits for those documents. Then, since you'll have that information by the 22nd, Melissa, you'll put together an outline with the PowerPoint for the TED Talk video itself.
Yep.
And then I have the next 2 week period, so March 23rd through April 5th, and really probably more like before that Easter weekend. We can review your script and PowerPoint and provide any feedback or edits on that.
Great.
And then we will aim to film it, and then during that time too, we'll decide which one will present what part. And then we'll aim to film it on Monday, April 20th at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Unless we have difficulties, then we'll try to do the Tuesday, the 21st, if for some reason we have to redo it.
That works perfectly for me.
Me
Cool.
too.
All right. And then hopefully that'll be turned in, and we'll be all done on time.
Perfect.
Okay.
What about the 3 articles? Have we?
Oh, yeah. Okay. I mean, I think we can have more than 3. So since, like, to do the ABA guide, like, a couple of them, the one that you found, Melissa, that had it was actually a dissertation, but it had a really nice summary of a lot of other research. I really thought I'd use that one for the ABA guideline.
Okay.
Just because it had so much of that supporting research in it already.
Okay.
And then as like the practitioner one, the one I think you and I both found.
Yeah, and I found that one as well. Yeah.
Yeah, at least those 2. And then I guess we should probably reference the study that we did our article review on, since we all thought that one was a pretty good one, and it did show, you know, the effectiveness of token economies.
Right, and I think that one is also mentioned a bunch in that other one that I found for the ABA guidelines.
Yes, I did. A nice summary of it, I think, right?
Yeah, yeah. So the Climate article was in there.
Right.
So.
Right. Okay. And then the only other one that I thought was kind of neat, although it doesn't necessarily apply to our population, was the one regarding like mentally ill patients. And the only reason I liked it was it did have that step-by-step of, you know, first do this, you know, decide what's valuable, establish the exchange. So I thought that would be a good resource for that too.
Okay. I like those 4 articles would be great.
Okay. All right, I'm just going to jot that down really quick so I don't forget. And, okay. And now, will you actually, so you'll reference those same sources, Jessica, right, in the school-wide, and we're doing school-wide, right? Because I don't know how you would do it seems not feasible to do a clinic-wide token economy.
Oh, what was the other option?
It's like you could do the school-wide plan, or you could do a clinic-wide plan, and I just see that token economies would be very individualized in a clinic versus like in a whole classroom. Do you agree?
I agree, yeah. And I think I'd feel more comfortable doing the school-wide versus the clinic.
Classroom-wide at the very least.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Plus the one article really does talk about like the preschool classroom, and then the other article, although the Climates article, although it was individualized, it was something that could be easily implemented with everyone.
Right. And then there was one that talked about, I think it was the one that talked about the hold on.
Oh. It was one with the Asperger's, right?
Right. The teacher versus the classroom, and like which one's better. So that might even be a good comparison.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Even if I don't reference that in the ABA guideline, Jessica, that might be helpful for your part, because I actually looked at that, and it was like not only did the classroom-wide token economy work well, but it worked even better when the students were able to give themselves, their tokens.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a good one. I kind of had trouble finding them at first, to be honest. I thought I would find 1 million on token economies, and a lot of them came up. They weren't titled that way,
Right.
Yeah. All right. Okay, how do you guys feel about it? I feel a lot better now that we have a timeline set up.
Me too. Yes.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. All right. Well, then we'll go with this. And I guess if any of us have any, life happens. So if there's any hiccups and we have to push things back by a couple of days, I feel like we have a good buffer on a few of the weeks. So if we're behind a little bit, it'd be okay.
Yeah, I think so too. Especially since we've got the main stuff due on Monday, Sunday night or Monday. So I think that'll give us a good time. So good.
Good.
Okay.
All right. Well, you ladies have a good night then, and we'll talk soon.
Thank you. And we'll post this then to the site?
Yeah. I was gonna type it up for myself anyway. Do you want me to just hop on the discussion board and type up the outline, the dates?
That would be awesome.
If you could, that'd be great. And then just post this link to the video too.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, then she can watch the video and see what we discussed. Perfect.
Yeah. So either way that you want to do it, but I think that'll work for all of us to get our credit in for this week.
Okay. Perfect. Sounds good.
Great. All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Have a good night.
You too.
Night.
Bye-bye.